Hey guys, Kurt here, and today I want to talk about how do I get the law of attraction to work for me? Now, there's going to be three main areas that we're going to discuss. The first one is you have to align with your soul. The second one is you have to know that this works, okay? And the third one is what I call creating your energy. But before I get into those 3 points, I just want to point something out about this very question. How do I get the law of attraction to work for me? And this is a question that you see people ask all the time, everywhere. Lots of people ask this question all the time. How do I get the law of attraction to work for me? Well, the question itself contains a misunderstanding. And clearing up this misunderstanding is going to actually dovetail very nicely into my very first talking point, which is that you have to align with your soul. The fact is, the law of attraction is always in operation. It's never not working. The law of attraction is just how the universe functions. You're just not really conscious of that if you're asking that question. But the universe is bringing you your energy. It is matching your energy, your thoughts, your beliefs. It is already matching those things. And some people might say, well, that's stupid, Kurt. I wouldn't want the lifestyle that I have. I don't like the lifestyle that I have. And I don't believe you. I don't agree that I'm choosing the lifestyle that I already have. I want this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. And to you, I would say, yeah, exactly. You want those things. If you tell the universe, hey, universe, I want money, the universe is going to respond by giving you the experience of wanting money. I want a better lover. I just need somebody in my life, and I would like to have this person. The universe is going to give you the experience of having the need for that person or having a desire. It's going to keep giving you experiences that match that energy. The universe is kind of like standing on the edge of a canyon, and you yell, "Echo!" as loud as you can into the canyon. And what's so interesting about an echo, and I mean like a good one, like when you're standing over a canyon, is that you yell into the canyon and then it takes like a full 2 or 3 seconds for the echo to come back to you. So there's that pause. And the echo comes back to you after a whole 2 or 3 seconds of silence. And it's just kind of weird when you hear your own voice being echoed back to you when you yell it into a canyon like that. That's a lot like how the universe works. So there's another reason why people would have this disconnect about how you already are creating your life situation and your life circumstances. No matter how bad things seem in your life, you are creating those things with your beliefs, with your energy. It's just that you're not conscious that you are doing those things. So that question, how do I get the law of attraction to work, contains an error already in the asking of the question. The law of attraction is not some machine or some process that we need to flip the switch on to get it to start going. It already is working. You just need to be aware of how it is working in your life right now. Which brings me to the first talking point, and it is you need to align with your soul, as I call it. Aligning with your soul is really where you're aligning with your true self, which is pure consciousness. If you want more information about what I'm talking about, I've already made a couple of videos, so I won't waste everybody's time and make this video unnecessarily long by rehashing those things. Just go watch these other videos. There's one video called What is the Self? What is me? What is the self, right? And there's another video that I've done called How to Align with Your Soul. And if you want to find these videos quickly on my channel, I've made it very easy for you. So instead of going to the videos section of this channel and digging around and trying to find them in there, I've actually put them on a playlist under the playlists section of this channel. Go to the playlists section of this channel, and there's a playlist called The True Spiritual Journey, and both of these videos are in there. What is the self, and how do I align with my soul? And the soul itself is pure consciousness. And aligning with your soul can be a process. You're breaking down layers of conditioning to reveal the consciousness that is already within you. And this is going to be a process of where it's all about looking at what's going on in here and being very, very aware of what's going on in here. Listening to your inner space, paying attention to your thoughts, but not believing them, not identifying with your thoughts, but just being the observer of them, aligning with the consciousness that sees thought, rather than living through thought and believing that you are thought. You are your soul at your core. And the soul itself is pure consciousness. And soul alignment can be a process that can take a while for you to start really noticing the effects, I guess you could say. Most of the students that I coach, all of them, they have breakthroughs somewhere typically between 1 and 3 months is when they start to have breakthroughs. And if you'd like to work with me, just hit me up. My website information is below. Well, anyway, aligning with your soul is to align with pure consciousness, and then you are aware of your energy and your thoughts. You're more aware of them, and you can see, like, the higher the level or the increased intensity of consciousness that you have, the more that you see the connection between your thoughts and your energy and the physical world. The more aware you are of that, the more conscious you are of that. And you cannot think your way there. If you're looking for a fast, easy, quick fix answer in this video, I can't give it to you. Because you might be sitting there thinking, well, this doesn't make any sense. How do I do that? I need to figure out how to do that. Kurt, tell me how to do it. Go watch my video called How to Align with Your Soul. I can't really give you the answer in the form of thought. It's something deeper, your soul. It's consciousness. It's consciousness. So you have to go there. You can't figure out how to get there. You just have to shift energetically into pure consciousness. Go watch my video called How to Align with Your Soul if you're still confused about this talking point. And I'm confident that you'll be very clear about how to do that. So that's the first talking point. Align with your soul. Very, very important. None of this other stuff is going to work unless you do that first. Very, very important. So the second thing is know that this works. You have to know that this works. And some people call this faith. You have to believe that the law of attraction works, and you have to believe that you believe. And I'll make it very easy for you. First, if you align with your soul, after you align with your soul, you're going to believe that it works anyway. But the thing is, even if you just conceptually understand today that the law of attraction is working at all times, that's good enough. You can go off of that. If you have but the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains, as has been said by the ancient wise ones, those who have come before all of us. And that saying has been said lots of times over the years, and it's true. You have to just have very little belief that this does work. And in that sense, it's not really belief or faith. And this is kind of where I'm going with this point. It's like if you learn how a car engine operates, like you see the pistons and you see the valves and you see the fuel coming in and the air and the exhaust and everything. And you say, oh, okay, now I know how the engine works and it makes the car go forward. And I see that it does work. And now I know how it works. I know that that is how it works. You know, the pistons moving and everything, right? It's kind of like that. You understand, well, this is how it works. The universe does match your energy. It is like standing at the edge of that canyon, yelling into the canyon. The universe is just reflecting your energy back to you in the form of your physical reality. That's really all that it's doing. It's not any big deal, really, the law of attraction. And people want to make this huge deal out of it. And it's really not. It's just a plain and simple thing. The universe is just gonna reflect your energy back to you. And the lack of faith, I guess you could say, that people have maybe comes from the lack of consciousness, right? Which is the most important thing about this, because you might not see the direct connection between your energy and the physical reality around you. And so you're thinking, yeah, I'm having a hard time believing that it really does work that way, but I know that the problem is that I might just not be fully consciously aware of what my energy is doing right now, in that it is creating my reality. If I'm not fully conscious, I might not see how I am creating my reality. And give yourself a break too. Don't kick yourself in the butt because you don't already see how the universe is creating your reality already. Just know that you have more, I guess you could call it soul work to do, to raise that vibration of consciousness aligning with your soul. And you will see it. Over time, you'll start to go, oh, I know what I'm doing. You'll have moments like that. You'll have like where the light bulb over your head turns on and you go, oh, I see. I am creating that. That happens to me. You just, I don't know, like one day you get out of bed and you go, oh, okay, I see where I'm shortcutting myself, or shooting myself in the foot with this thing that I'm trying to manifest. I've got this belief over here. And you just have to go with this process. And as long as you understand what I'm telling you in this video, that is a thing where you cannot be aware of how you already are creating your reality, as long as you're aware that that's a thing, that's good enough. That's good enough. As long as you go, I know that there's something I'm doing that's creating this result that I'm having that's not what I want. I just have to figure out what that is, because I know that's how it works. So this is what I'm kind of saying when I say you just have to understand conceptually that this does work. But it's going to come through in aha moments and just kind of getting in there and doing the work until you guide yourself into figuring out where you are having hang-ups. I think I might be over-explaining this. I think you guys understand what I'm saying. You really just have to go with it. You just have to believe that there's something that you're doing or believing that is already creating your current reality. And if what your current reality isn't what you want, then you have to change whatever it is that you're believing or doing. And you just have to know that that's a thing, that you are doing that. You are already creating your current reality, and you just have to figure out what it is that you're doing that's creating that thing that you don't want. You see what I'm saying? I think you guys know what I'm saying. All right, let's move on to point number 3. Create your energy. Now, you could also call this talking point, know what you want, be as if, right? Some people call this act as if, right? And really, I like be as if better. And this third point is the one that everybody thinks is the law of attraction. And you see teacher after teacher after teacher talk about this talking point without talking about the other two that I just got done explaining, which are the most important ones. And they tell you, oh no, you just got to do this scripting exercise, and you just have to do visualizations, and you got to do a visualization board to manifest what you want. And they don't focus on the first two, which I just spent the first 15 minutes or 14 minutes of this video explaining to you, because they're the most important ones. And I'm going to do more videos about them, so if you're confused about what I said, just go rewatch this video or just wait. I'll be posting other videos about it in the future. But most law of attraction teachers, they just focus on this third point, which I call create your energy, of just doing manifestation exercises. And that's kind of the impression that I think most people are left with, is that in order to get the law of attraction to work for you, right, so to speak, is, oh, you just got to do visualizations, and that's it. They don't explain to you the part about how you have to have faith and believe that this does work, and you have to be very conscious, which is the most important thing. And so this third step of create your energy, I mean, you know, pick your exercise, pick what you want, do what you want. Do you want to do like 55 by 5 manifestation exercises? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google that, right? 55 by 5. Or vision boards or visualization exercises when you meditate. Okay? And you do those things because what you're trying to do is create the energy of having, right? It's when you're doing one of those visualizations, you are creating the energy of being. Like you create an emotion, like you do these visualizations or you do the 55 by 5 exercise, and what you're trying to do is create an emotion within yourself of what it would feel like if I had this thing already. Okay? You're creating an emotional response within yourself, like, oh, what does it feel like to have all this money or this person or whatever it is that you want to manifest? You're creating that emotion. You want to be as if. You're not saying to the universe, I want these things. You're saying to the universe, I have these things already. Okay? And then after you do that step, this is where you go back to step 1 again, which is align with your soul. Now, when you align with your soul, and as I explained in the video called How to Align with Your Soul, you're going to be very present. You're also going to be very accepting of what is. And you're going to be loving your life and enjoying it exactly the way it already is. And letting go of any outcome or any need to need any other thing. That's what the soul does. That truly is what aligning with your soul is going to bring you, is a sense of, I'm already whole and complete and I don't need anything. Okay? And just being very, very conscious also of what's going on in here is another benefit that you get when you align with your soul. And then moving into, I know that this works, and then create your energy again, and then align with your soul, be present and enjoy yourself and be okay with where you're at, and then know that this works, and then create your energy again, do more visualizations. Another list that I see repeated all the time of ways to work with the law of attraction that kind of repeat some of the things that I just said. Here's 7 things that you can do. Change the way you think about yourself. Change the way you think about the subject. Let go of limiting beliefs, right? And that kind of falls under know that this works, right? Let go of limiting beliefs like, oh, I don't know if this is ever going to happen. Well, of course it can happen. You can do anything you want. Of course this works. This law of attraction thing. It already is working. Improve your vibration. And that would be align with your soul, right? Increase your consciousness, improve your vibration. Focus on the feelings of having the subject. So that's number 3, creating your energy. Creating the energy of being as if. Being as if means have the energy of having the money or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Detach from the outcome. Okay, now we're moving back to number 1 again, which is to align with your soul, which is where, and when you're aligned with your soul, you don't need anything. You already feel whole. You're enjoying your life the way it is. I don't need this thing. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. The next one would be work on yourself and enjoying the present moment, which is aligning with your soul. And you do these things repeatedly, again and again and again and again. And it's kind of like you do them so much that you blend it all into one kind of energy. It becomes one energy. So at the beginning of this video, I told you that there's 3 main areas. And there are, but what you're doing is you're repeating the 3 things so frequently and so much that it kind of blends into one thing. And this whole exercise becomes one thing. and you create this energy, and that's when the universe matches your energy. Align with your soul. And again, align with your soul is letting go of limiting beliefs and really looking at what you believe in things that you don't realize that you believe, really looking intently at them, looking closely at the self and catching beliefs that you did not realize that you had, okay? Increasing your consciousness. And also aligning with your soul is where you detach from the outcome and you're just working on yourself and enjoying the present moment. You're having fun and not needing anything, not needing any particular outcome. Those are all things where we are aligning with the soul. And then the second one, of course, is to know that this works, to have faith, which is letting go of limiting beliefs also. And then create your energy. So create your energy again is going to be change the way you think about yourself, change the way you think about the subject, and to do whatever techniques, whatever exercises that you like, the visualization boards, the 55 by 5 technique, visualization techniques when you meditate, these types of things. So, and you do these 3 things over and over and over again so frequently that it kind of blends into one big energy. Okay? And it becomes one thing to you instead of 3 separate things. And what I recommend is doing these things for 21 days and then let it go and move on and just focus solely on maybe just being present and being, which is aligning with your soul, letting go of the outcome, okay, and just enjoying your life, being very present, okay. So there you go. That's how you get the law of attraction to work for you. And again, everything that I just outlined in this video, it's kind of hard to explain it any better if you're not doing the first step first, aligning with your soul. So if whatever I said in this video doesn't really make a lot of, if some of the things that I said in this video or all of it, whatever, if you're having difficulty understanding some of the things that I describe in this video, just focus on step 1 for now and don't worry about it. That can be a process. Like I said, go watch my videos called What is the Self and How to Align with My Soul, How to Align with Your Soul. And just focus on those things for a while. Maybe take 6 months or 12 months off from doing any real manifestation practices. Maybe just focus on increasing your consciousness first and then come back to this law of attraction stuff, because you can't really do the law of attraction unless you increase your vibration, increase your consciousness first. So there you go, guys. I hope this helps. I hope this wasn't confusing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.